Jessica Swan wasn't chasing haunted houses yet. No sponsors, no live streams. Just a tiny bedroom podcast, a borrowed mic, a dream. What she did have was a case no one else cared about. The disappearance of Kayla Brooks, a 19-year-old black college student gone without a trace from a bus stop on the east side of the city. Police logged it, filed it away, moved on. Kayla's community begged for help. No news station would cover it. Jessica decided she would. "Welcome back to the Swan Report," Jessica murmured into her microphone, her voice trembling but determined. "Tonight's episode is different. It's about someone the world has decided doesn't matter." She introduced Kayla, political science major, big laugh, dreamed of becoming a judge, loved Marvel movies and strawberry milkshakes. Jessica played an interview she recorded with Kayla's mother, Denise, a voice scraping against heartbreak. "They said she's probably out partying," Denise cried. "Said she'll turn up. But my baby calls me every night. She wouldn't leave me worrying. She wouldn't." The raw humanity cut through listeners like a blade. Jessica wasn't just reporting a story. She was giving Kayla her voice back. Raven Davis, age 22. Same neighborhood. Same silence from police. The pattern was undeniable, but every authority Jessica contacted told her. No evidence of a connection. No reason to panic. They're runaways. Jessica called out the bias bluntly on her show, a bold move for a small-time podcaster. If Kayla and Raven were white girls from the suburbs, the city would be burning with search parties. But here, the lights stay off. The cameras stay pointed the other way. Her listener count tripled overnight. Jessica met a man named Lamar, a mechanic who worked nights near the bus line. He claimed he saw Kayla arguing with someone before she disappeared. A police officer, patrol car 504. Jessica dug deeper, getting names, timestamps, internal documents. Dangerous territory. The truth started to form, and it was ugly. A group of officers were patrolling the bus stops off record, picking up young black women under the guise of protective custody. Some never returned. Jessica's voice shook as she recorded, "This is not just neglect. This is predation protected by a badge." Her episode detonated across social media. Celebrities amplified it. Activists mobilized. News networks scrambled to follow the story they ignored. Jessica's inbox flooded with more names. 6 more missing black women from the same 2-mile radius. She printed flyers, marched with families, stood at rallies, recorded every moment. The city's mayor released a statement. Police supervisors denied wrongdoing. Jessica didn't back down. One night, as she wrapped a late recording session, she noticed a car outside her apartment. Black sedan. Lights off. Her phone buzzed a text from an unknown number. "Stop talking, or you'll go missing too." Jessica froze, staring at the dark car, watching her from the street. She whispered into her mic, "I won't be silent. Not now. Not ever." The car engine revved slow, threatening, and then rolled away into the night. But the message was clear. Jessica was now a target. 2 days later, something horrifying happened. They found Raven Davis, not alive. Her body was discovered in an abandoned precinct storage facility, the one rumored to house evidence gone missing. Jessica reported the news through tears. "This isn't a true crime story anymore. This is a horror story. And the monsters aren't hiding. They're wearing uniforms." The city exploded with outrage, protests, demands for justice, national coverage. Jessica had gone viral, but at a devastating cost. Jessica's sign-off at the end of her most watched episode: "Whoever is doing this, I'm coming for you. And this time people are listening." The truth was emerging, but someone wanted it buried, and Jessica with it. Jessica was no longer a small podcaster. Her fire had ignited a movement. People demanded accountability. They marched with Kayla's face on signs. The city buzzed with cameras now they paid attention. But attention is a double-edged sword. Jessica received another anonymous message. You've done enough. Stop before you disappear too. She recorded immediately. To whoever sent that, I won't stop until every missing girl is found. Come for me if you want. I don't scare. But she was lying. She was terrified. Jessica met again with Lamar the mechanic. He confessed something bigger. I've seen the black vans. The ones they take the girls in. They don't go to the station. They go underground. Literally underground beneath the city. Old tunnels from a forgotten transit project. Jessica's heart pounded. Proof of a system breaking young women like Kayla. Jessica grabbed her mic, her camera. She and Lamar descended into the forgotten tunnels, dripping ceilings, rats scattering, the stench of neglect and violence. Voices echoed ahead. They hid behind a rusted metal locker. 2 uniformed officers dragged a woman bruised, terrified, still alive. No live stream tonight, one sneered. No one's gonna miss her. Jessica's recorded the whole thing, hard evidence. Jessica made a bold decision. Screw filming. Save the girl. She leapt out screaming for help. Lamar tackled one officer. The girl clawed free from the other. It was chaos, desperate, real. Lamar yelled, "Go!" Jessica pulled the girl into the dark tunnels. They escaped into the light of a busy street horns, yelling, the world unaware of the nightmare below. Police arrived quickly, but not to help. The girl begged Jessica, "Don't let them take me back." Jessica screamed at the officers, "She's a victim, she needs a hospital." Crowds gathered, phones out, cameras rolling. This time they couldn't hide it. The rescued girl survived. Her name was Maya. She gave testimony on Jessica's podcast. The world listened and erupted. 3 officers were arrested, including one from patrol car number 504. The mayor called for investigation. Jessica was praised as a hero. Kayla Brooks' name trended for days. And then, the police union stepped in. The charges quietly dropped. The scandal faded from headlines. The system swallowed itself whole again. Kayla was still missing. 4 other girls, still gone. Jessica recorded through tears. We saved one life, but a system built on ignoring black women still stands. We have to keep fighting. Jessica's podcast now had millions of listeners. Sponsors lined up. Her career skyrocketed, but she kept an index card taped to her mic. Where is Kayla Brooks? She received a new message in the night, handwritten, slipped under her apartment door. You dug too deep. The dead are not your story. Stop before you meet them. Jessica locked her windows. She checked her door twice. She told herself the threats weren't real. She told her audience, our world is darker than any ghost story, and I'm going back into the dark tomorrow. Jessica hit record. Next episode, a haunted asylum on the edge of town. The place people claim is cursed. If I go missing... She laughed it off. But the laughter died as she noticed her front door slowly creaked open. A cold wind slipped inside. Jessica whispered, "Hello?" Silence. Then the softest voice imaginable. "Jessica, help us." Her mic captured every terrified breath. Viewers later described hearing multiple voices calling her name. All women, all pleading, the missing ones. Jessica stared into the dark hall as the door slammed itself shut. She hit end recording, and on the file she wrote, Episode 1, Hawthorne Manor.